There. Okay, we have the equation that's over y minus 7x plus 3. Okay, now it's super easy to find the solutions when they're whole numbers. Okay, when they're decimals, it's a whole new story because then we have to use our calculator. And I think finding these with our calculator is actually harder than finding them by hand. Okay, because it can be kind of confusing. So let's open up our calculator. We've got y equals, actually we need to reset our calculators because there's some stuff from second hour that messes them up. So we got to hit second, plus sign, 7, 1, 2. Okay, everybody's got theirs reset? All right, so now we can go to y equals and we can enter that in. X squared minus 7x, oops, x squared minus 7x. All right, always you want to look at your graph. So what do I have to hit to look at my graph? Yeah, should be pretty self-explanatory. All right, so we take a look at this. How many solutions does it have? It's got 2 solutions. All right, first thing that we always want to find is the vertex. Okay, so how do I find my vertex? Second trace or second calc. What am I finding in this one? The minimum. So 3 left bound means I want it on the left side. Right bound, I've got to get over to the right side. Whoa, that was really far on the right side, and hit enter. And then we got to get close and hit enter. Christy? You just have to keep moving it until you see it. But you just have to keep trying. Like, does it keep showing you numbers down here? Yeah. Well, right. You have to keep moving it until you can. Okay, so then you have to try the other direction. I don't know what to tell you. Like, okay, then I don't know what to tell you. Like, you have to continue to try and to problem solve. Yes, sir. What's that? Because I was writing other stuff on the board? Yeah, because I needed the board for other stuff. All right, so my vertex, and I know it's hard to see, so I'm writing vertex. In this case, we are rounding everything to the nearest hundredth. Okay, so it is 3.5, comma, and now our cursor's in the way, right? So I'm just going to move it over a little bit, and it moves it a little bit. Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. Oh, that's okay, because I'm just moving it over. What? Negative 9.39? Well, right, but I just moved it over. I just moved it this way. I didn't move it up or down. So it didn't change at all this way, but it changes this way. That's my x. So it's okay that my x changed. I just moved my cursor over. I didn't move it up or down. So my y is negative 9.34. Jackie? Then you did something wrong. Then you got to go back and redo it. Make sure that you have that equation over there on the far side entered in. Finding the minimum. Does your graph look like this? Then I'm not sure what you did wrong. Okay, sometimes sometimes I know there was an answer in the book of mine that was wrong. I just had to go back and redo it. It's not a big deal. Sometimes you just hit the wrong button sometimes. Okay. Okay, then you did something wrong. Okay? You got to keep doing it until you get it right. That's how you learn. Okay, it's 3.5. Okay, no, 3.5 comma negative 9.34. All right. What? That's what it gave us when we did it.
I know.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right, meanwhile, all right, if we wanted to calculate something else, okay, so we go hit second, calculate. What on that list are we looking for? Well, we don't have a maximum. We're looking for the zeros, right? Because that's another name for my solution or my root. Yep. Okay, so I'm looking for the zeros. Now, how many zeros do I have? My graph looks like this, right? Something like that, kind of, sort of? Okay. All right, so how many zeros do I have? Okay, some of us are playing with our calculators right now, and it's going to do you zero good. You're not going to have any idea how to do this. Okay, this is harder today. Okay, so don't sit and play with your calculator. Actually listen to directions. Okay. All right, so I am looking for the zeros, right? We have already established that. Now, how many of them am I looking for? 2. So how many times am I going to have to do this? I'm going to have to do it 2 times to find my 2 zeros. So if I am looking for my 0, I'm going second 0. Now, left bound. When I look at my graph, if I'm looking at this 0 right here, okay, because I like to find the 0 on the left. I like to find the first one over here, right? Which side is my left side? Well, but which one? Like if I'm looking at this 0, which side of my x would be my left side of my graph?
Oh, it was right.
That makes 0 sense. Well, but it can't be on the right side. Okay? So if I have a graph, guys, if my graph looks like this, okay, and it comes around and does that, just like this is right here, what side of my line is the left side? The top side would have to be my left side. Okay, so in this case, but it's not. This is the left side of the line. This is the right side. Because it's coming down, okay, if I were to make it steeper, it's coming down like this. This is the left side of it. This is the right side of it. Left is further on this side. Right is further on this side. No. We're talking about of the x-intercept. Right here. This is the left side. This down here would be my right side. No. Okay, no, we're not just playing right now. You're going to confuse people. Okay, this is serious. If you would like to learn how to do it, then let's do it. If not, you're going to be confused the whole day. Understand? Okay, so when it asks for left bound, where do you have to go? To the top of this 0. It goes on forever. Okay, right now we're talking about left bound. Okay, but right now we're on left, correct? Left bound. So the left bound of this has to go where? On the top. So we hit enter. Now it's asking for the right bound. So where do I have to go? To the bottom of just that right there. This is the only thing that we're finding right here. We're not even paying attention to this guy over here. Okay, we're only paying attention to this right here. So we're going to the bottom of that and hitting enter. And when it asks for the guess, where do I need to go? Close to it. And hit enter. No, to where you want your 0. Right here. This is the point we are looking for, correct?
Oh, wait.
So that's where we are going.
I put mine on the vertex.
Shouldn't have. Okay, you got lucky. Okay, then you got lucky. Guys, you need to listen. Whether or not you got the same number, you have to listen to how you actually do it, or you are going to be completely lost.
Wait, I'm confused. So when it says yes, don't put on the vertex?
No, because we're not looking for the vertex. You guys, we're looking for the 0. We're looking for the solution. We don't want the vertex. We already found the vertex, right? We're not looking for the vertex anymore. We are looking for this point right here, right? So I don't want to put it on here. That's not what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? The 0. I'm looking for this point up here, right? Okay, so you want to put it to what you're looking for. Okay, so in this case, my 0 is what? No, we round to the nearest hundredth. Nearest hundredth. How do I round that to the nearest hundredth? 0.46, comma 0 would be one solution. Okay, now we're going to do everything the same, except for we're going to this side. But now we got to look. Okay, if I'm looking at this one, okay, if I'm looking at this one, what's the left side of that one? The bottom now. And what's the right side? The top now. So it switches on you on your other one. So now I'm going second calculate again. What am I trying to find? The 0. Now this time I'm doing everything according to this side right here. So left bound, I've got to get over there or closer to it. Okay, so left bound I want to be a little bit below it, right? Right bound I want to be above it. Okay, and where I want my guess is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this point right here, right? So I want to get it close to that and hit enter. And now this time, what is it? 6.54, okay? Because we're going to the nearest hundredth, right, Jackie? Okay, comma 0. And those are my two solutions. Okay, it's a lot of button pushing, right? Yeah, for sure. Okay, so now let's look at this one. Oh, I hate that one. Y equals negative x squared plus 4x minus 5. So we're going to our calculator. Y equals, clear that out, negative x squared plus 4x minus 5. We're going to take a look at our graph. How many solutions am I going to have? Yeah, there aren't any. It doesn't cross the x-axis, does it? So right away, I can go here, I can write no solution. It doesn't cross the x-axis, so therefore there's no solution. What else do I need to find, though? I got to find my vertex. No, we're not finding our 0. Why? We already found our 0. What is my 0? There isn't one. It doesn't cross. Okay, if it doesn't cross our x-axis, there is no 0, because our 0 is where what? Well, right, but what is the definition of my solution? Where it crosses the x-axis. Yeah, so if it doesn't cross the x-axis, there isn't a solution. Right? Is that starting to process a little bit? All right, so what do we need to find? We got to find our vertex, right? So second, calculate. What am I finding on this guy? Maximum this time. Left bound is on the left side. Right bound is on the right side. Guess is in the middle. Okay, and what is my 2, -1? It's going to be my vertex. Okay? Yes, sir. What do you mean? I know, but what are you confused on? It doesn't matter if it crosses the y-axis. That has nothing to do with any of it.
No, the x-axis.
It doesn't cross the x-axis.
No, not in this part of the problem, but
Okay.
when it crosses it,
Yep.
how does it cross it only once? Doesn't it have to cross it?
If the vertex is right on it, that's where it would only cross once. Okay, as if that vertex was sitting right there on there. That's where there's only one solution. Okay, is when it sits right on top of there. Okay, all right. Let's go with y equals negative x squared minus 6x plus 8. Okay, so y equals negative x squared. What did I say? Plus 8. All right, we're going to hit graph. Oh, this one's a little harder to see. I don't like that idea. That's all right. This is good. This is good for us. How many solutions am I going to have? 2 solutions. Okay, what's the first thing I want to find? I got to find that good old vertex. All right. Now, I know we can't see it, but we can still do it. Okay? So if I hit my second calculate, what am I finding? The maximum, right? Okay? Left bound, I'm just going to put it where I can see it on the left side, so now I can start to see it, right? Hitting enter. Right bound. I'm going to go, I know right now I can't see it. Can't see it. Can't see it. Oh, now I can. So I'm going to hit enter. And then I'm just going to go up to where I can't see it and hit enter. Well, it's my maximum. Is my maximum my vertex? Okay, but this is kind of something where we're problem solving. Is what is my maximum? Is that my vertex? Yeah. Okay, so what is my vertex? -3, 17. Okay, so now I have to find my solutions, but look up here, before you play with your calculator, look up here, because this time it's going down, right? Okay, so now if I'm looking at this 0, what is the left side of it now? The bottom is going to be the left side of it this time. And the right is going to be on top. Over here, what's going to be the top? The left bound, and what's going to be on the bottom? The right bound. Okay, so let's talk about it. Okay, how about, that's not how far we are yet. I asked you not to play with your calculator and watch up here, right? Okay, so now you should be doing it with me. We're hitting second calc, and what are we finding? We're finding the 0. Okay, and I always find this one over here first. I don't know why, it's just something I like to do. Oh, slow down. Okay, so left side is below. Right side is above. Okay, and my guess is in between it. Okay, so my first 0 is -7 point. 7 point, what? 12? Okay, comma, anytime you see this, okay, -1, e to the whatever, okay, it is 0. Okay, this means 0. It's a very long, drawn-out version of like 0.000000000000001. Okay, so that, it's kind of like where sometimes we see like 2.9999999999999 and we make it 3. Okay, that's what this guy is. Okay, it is a 0. Okay, and now we have to find our other one. So second calculate, what are we looking for? Our 0. Okay, yep, left bound, so we gotta keep going. Okay, left bound is on top this time. Right bound is on the bottom. My guess is in the middle. And this time it is 1.12, comma 0. Well, 1.12 is the same as 1.12, isn't it? Well, but it's not just 1, it's 1.123. We round to the nearest hundredth. Okay, we have said that quite a few times now, right? Yes? Okay, just a minute here. Oops. Okay, so